Hello investors, welcome to Investors Central. In this video, we are going to check the details of Motilal Midcap Fund Direct Growth Plan. So here, the fund was incepted in 2014. Nikesh Shah is managing this fund, and fund manager start date is 2020. NAV of this fund is 110, and assets under its management are 12,627 crores. This fund is managing huge assets, friends. 12,627 crores is managed by this fund. And coming to expense ratio, which is decent at 0.61% for a mid cap fund, and exit load is 1% up to 1 year, then exit load is nil after 1 year. So these are the basic details of this fund, friends. Now let us check the portfolio of this fund. Total allocation is into stocks only. Giant stocks are 12%. Large and mid cap contribute up to 87% in this portfolio. So coming to the portfolio, total number of stocks in this fund are only 24, friends, which is, we can say, it is a focused fund on 24 stocks. Few people will be there who are buying 20 stocks like that. They can choose this fund, but 1 year exit load is there if you want to exit it early. And for we'll go to return section where we will discuss about SIP returns also. So coming to sectoral weighting, consumer cyclical 19%, financial services only 11%, industrials 21%. So friends, if you want a diversified portfolio with little exposure to financial services and more to consumer cyclical and industrials, you can choose this fund. And healthcare is 5.5%, this fund is holding. Communication also this fund is holding. So this is the basic structure of portfolio of this fund, friends. And geographically, all the stocks are invested in India only, that is Asia emerging. And coming to the stocks, the fund is having investments in Geo Financial Services, Vodafone, Persistent, Kalyan Jewelers, Zomatos. We can see it's a different portfolio altogether with only 24 stocks exposure, and top 10 stocks hold up to 67%. Remaining 14 stocks approximately up to 33%. Okay. Yeah. Now coming to returns analysis. This fund in 2019 fund beat the benchmark. Here the fund details are there. Here benchmark details. In 2020 the fund is unable to beat the benchmark. In 21 it has beaten the benchmark. 22 it has beaten the benchmark. 23 missed by a little margin. 24 for the last 6 months the fund is successfully beating the benchmark. Coming to the CAGR, that is compounded annual growth rate of this fund, in 3 months time frame the fund is successfully beating the benchmark. 6 months also. 1 year the fund performance is good, and for 3 years also the fund performance is good. For 5 years also the fund has successfully beaten the benchmark. So this is the returns analysis, friends. This fund for 5 years CAGR is 35%, which is extremely well. For 3 years also. Now let us check the SIP returns of this fund. If we invest in this fund through SIP 10, so if in 5 years period 41% is the CAGR, because in SIPs when the market go down also we will invest. We are not this is for lump sum returns. This is for SIPs, the return for 5 years is 41.63%. For 3 years CAGR, SIP CAGR is 46.82%. In the last 1 year, if we have invested in this fund, 78.79% is the CAGR, friends. Absolute return. Now coming to risk measures. Alpha, we can see here 13.06 is the alpha, which is very high and very good also. Alpha is the performance against benchmark. Beta is 0.82. This is also a positive thing because index has beta of 1. The risk this fund is taking is lower than index. Nifty 150, Nifty midcap 150 index. R squared is 66.47, which means this fund follows only 66% allocation as per the benchmark. Information ratio is extremely good at 1.35. Tracking error is little higher, and Sharpe ratio is extremely good. Standard deviation is also little higher than benchmark. Benchmark has standard deviation of approximately 14.5 to 14.9%. So this is for Nifty Midcap 150 index. So this is the standard deviation. This one has 15.04, means little higher volatile than the benchmark, the benchmark. So this is these are the details of Motilal Midcap Direct Growth Fund, friends. Now let us see the key strengths of this fund. Let us summarize. So this fund has better performance metrics. Expense ratio is decent at 0.61%, and decent management of beta. Beta is extremely very well managed in this fund with at 0.82. This is for 3 years beta value. So this is these are the key strengths of this fund, friends, if you want to invest in this fund. And as of now, there are no weaknesses except little higher standard deviation. Little higher, that's all. Standard deviation, except that I'm not seeing much weaknesses in this fund, friends. So this is the review of Motilal Midcap Direct Fund Growth. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please share with your friends and subscribe to us. Hit the like button. Thank you. Bye.